Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to your check-in. Let's see what universe has for you. What messages do you need to hear today? This is a timeless reading, so to those of you who are new here, thank you so much for being here. Trust that the universe has sent you here because there is something in today's card spread that pertains to your current situation. So whatever that may be, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like to share that in the comments down below, I would love it because I truly do love to communicate with all of you. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is you having a little bit of indecision right now. There's a lot of choices that are being put forth. And so universe is reminding you to make sure that you reassess every single choice that's being given to you, right? Really assess it. Make sure you use your intuition. Make sure that you're deciding whether or not it is something that is going to serve you and allow you to continue your journey to becoming your best and highest self. If it doesn't fit in the narrative, it's probably not the right thing for you. So always trust your intuition, okay? All right, first card here. Okay, decision, here we go. So yeah, what did I just say? I love it. So I love it when we're connecting like this. So we've got the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is again about that decision. Use your intuition, whatever it is that is happening here, making choices, connecting with someone, for example, making sure that the person, that you're both on the same page, that sort of thing. That's the message I'm getting right now. There are some of you that maybe have started a new partnership, right? And you're making a decision and you're trying to determine whether or not it's something that is working for you, right? So, and that there's different options, or maybe you guys are both engaging in something like maybe starting a new business or something like that, right? A side hustle or a new endeavor. So Three of Swords. So heartache, despair, sadness, right? So the Three of Swords, that's what, it's like this major heartbreak. I understand about major heartbreaks. We all go through them. And you may be torn between, moving forward and not moving forward, right? Because you're just, you're still in absolute despair. However, with this despair, and the storm in your life, you're going to have to learn the lesson. What did you learn about yourself? Maybe even about the situation, but truly it's about ourselves, right? And not to be, selfish, it's truly about us elevating ourselves. And so what did you learn about yourself? Did you learn that you are capable of loving more than you could ever love someone, right? Being so devoted and committed. That's a great quality to have as a human, as a person. But, or did you learn something else about yourself? So you are having to make a decision over something, that may have hurt you, right? And this could be a love affair. It could be something else. It could be a job. It could be a business, something like that. Something has really broken your heart. But definitely, universe is here to remind you, what did you learn? What was the lesson there, right? What did you learn about yourself? One of the things is that you need to give yourself a little bit of love and a little bit of grace. Sometimes we can be very hard on ourselves when things have just abruptly changed in our lives. And so when we have a lot of choices, what direction do I take, right? I'm still really sad about a situation, still grieving. Sometimes all you can do is just love yourself, right? Try to love yourself. And it doesn't have to be anything very monumental. It could just be you, putting a bunch of Post-it notes all over the house, telling yourself you're great. You may think that that's silly right now, but believe it or not, surrounding yourself with things that are positive really, really makes a difference. So surrounding yourself with loving people, loving friends, sometimes also giving love to something else, right? Being of use, being of like giving charity work type of thing. That's why you get the Six of Pentacles a lot, and maybe even the Hierophant. It's you connecting with your higher self, giving to others. Sometimes is one of the best ways to get over this heartache, right? And to find the lessons behind this. You will be given this kind of light bulb moment, this spark, and this move towards just being inspired again. Once you begin to show love, give love, pour love into yourself, into your life, into other situations, you will be inspired. And this new spark of creativity, maybe if you've lost your job and you're trying to figure out what to do next because you don't know what to do next, you're pretty indecisive, you're going to get this spark of idea, just this light bulb moment. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's been sitting here in front of me. Maybe I want to, I don't know, paint for a living. I don't know, start a new job, start a new side hustle, walk dogs. I don't know, something that really gives you a lot of joy. This is going to be that moment, that light bulb moment. Allow that to guide you. Yeah, so light bulb moment is going to allow you to use your skill whatever that may be. You might be a baker, right? You may love to bake cakes. I don't know. You may love to do landscape, or you may love to program do computer programming and make video games. I don't know. But whatever it is, your skill, you're going to collaborate with others. You're going to be in this collaborative mood, and they will ask for your services because you will focus your energy in improving whatever that skill is that you love to do the most. There might be a little bit of competition here. This is all about ego. Whenever, we go through anything that makes us very vulnerable, a lot of ego, a lot of negative energy will float around. And so here's the thing, universe reminds you, don't engage, because you have to worry about taking care of yourself and improving yourself and putting love and pouring love into yourself. Engaging in negative behavior where it's so ego driven, that's just going to create even more conflict and bring your energy levels down, when what we're trying to do is raise them up, right? There you go. So emotional closure, right? Completion, ending something, closing out this cycle, whatever this heartache may be, you're going to have to make the decision, because the universe is saying, time to shut that door, time to close it, right? The major arcana card here, this is no joke. This is a big deal. This is you not just, making willy-nilly everyday decisions. The universe is saying, you need to close the door because I've got something better for you on the other side. Are you ready to take it? You need to open your heart, open your arms, and allow those things to come in. Look at that. Abundance is waiting for you all around you, right? You're starting to make this decision. You want to make this decision. How are you going to get over this? What was the lesson? Look what's waiting for you on the other side. Once you close the door, once you move on emotionally, once you make that decision, whatever that is, right? You're going to have closure. Go within. Just like I said, go within. Use your intuition. Another major arcana card. Whatever mystery you have that is not making any sense, to you, take a step back and connect with your highest self so that you can receive the abundance that is waiting for you on the other side. The thing is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a Virgo card, so that, just to let you know that this is your reading. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here. And so, pay attention here. There's something here for you. There you go. 9 and 9. Don't give up. No matter how hard things may get, no matter how painful things may get, make the decision. Make sure you're going within and reassessing everything that's happening around you, right? And move forward, because there's something great here for you. This is the end. Number 9. This is completion. This is, you've got here another, completion card here. This is the end, the terminal end. You're going to have wish fulfillment. You just can't give up on your dreams. The Lovers. So beautiful. So here's the thing. Look at what's waiting for you here. If you had a heartbreak, right? You were with someone and things didn't work out, everything fell apart, and you're thinking, it's over, I can't get over this. Look what's waiting for you in the future, right? Once you end and create closure in the past and learn the lessons that were meant to be learned by going deep and going within, you have the opportunity, whether you see it or not, and it's okay if you don't currently see it, right? Because we're still going over the heartache here. Once you get over it, this is what's available on the other side. This is you committing to someone on a spiritual level. Right now, to make good use of this card, what you need to commit to is yourself, maybe your healing process, and you taking the time to really figure out the lessons that are meant for you to learn so that you can close the door and let yourself fully heal. The star card is beautiful because it's about emotional healing. It's about moving forward. Page of Wands, receiving that spark, that needed energy, that sense of, and just that energetic side of you, being fearless. So here, once you've closed that chapter in your life, you will welcome new beginnings, and you will be inspired to really, to take on new things. Start something new, whether it's a new job, new creative endeavor, whatever it is. I mean, look at this guy here is just staring at this stick and just being enamored with it. So you committing to something else in your life that's going to really give you that emotional fulfillment. I love it. I love it. All right, so we've got the 7 of Cups here. Yeah, don't hang on. Don't hold on too tight. If abundance is what you want here, set your intentions out into the universe so that it comes to you. Allow yourself to go through the transformation. But in order for you to have this full-on transformation, you got to close some doors, right? You can't hang on to too much. You can't hang on to the things that really, like, they don't want to be held on to, right? You have to let it go because you can't transform, right? If you're holding on too tight to the past, to memories, to belief systems, whatever that may be. So allow yourself to go through that transformation. Let's shuffle cards here. So we've got 2 cards there. Wow, 10 of Pentacles popped up. What else is popping up for you? We'll take those 2 cards. Plus maybe this card, and then these other 2 cards. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. So wheels are turning. Everything is in motion. Remember, taking a break and going within, right? Connecting to your highest self. That is exactly what you need to do in order to learn the lessons and figure out how to close that part of your life. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is fated. It's going to happen. I think yesterday you guys got the Chariot, but here you've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got positive changes happening in your life, whether you like it or not, and you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Great abundance, great wealth, legacy, structure, happiness, balance, peace. All of the good stuff is waiting for you. The universe is reminding you here about karmic energy. What you set out into the universe, that's exactly what you will get back. If you choose. So remember, we've got choices here, and you're using your intuition to make, you're like at a fork in the road, right? Which way do I go, this way or this way? If you choose to stay in a place of deep despair, that negative, heavy, painful energy, that's what you'll get more of. Because the universe, like, it's the Justice card, it's blind. What you send out, that's what you get back, right? So if you choose to find the lesson, and you live and you go, okay, I'm a better person for it, send that out into the universe, you get it right back, and then boom, next thing you know, somebody else comes in, a new soulmate, somebody who is meant to be with you to go on this next journey. Once you close out that other chapter, someone who was meant to be with you all along is now ready for you, right? And who knows, maybe you were meant to go through this heartache so that you can elevate yourself, so that when you do meet the person that the universe wants you to be with, you're an even better person, and that is the most fulfilling life that you could ever have. I mean, who knows? Again, this can be applied to any part of your life. It doesn't have to just be about love, right? So substitute career, substitute work, right? Anything. All right. Friendships ending, right? And new ones beginning. All right, here we go. We've got, 2 cards here. We've got that card, Medicine Guardian, and Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. Yes. So that way you can move forward, right? Ignite your passion so you can move forward. And here's your passion. Let's put that guy right there, because this is your passion, right? Be open to healing information. And how you receive the healing information is with your 4 of Swords and also your High Priestess, right? So we'll put him over here so we can remind ourselves of that. And let's do one more. My goodness, these cards are stuck together. All right, Winter, take care of your needs, right? So this is, again, a reminder here with the 4 of Swords, taking care of your needs, right? Going within, checking in and connecting with your higher self. All right, Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Yes, drop your shields, because you know what? Fighting and constantly, fighting. It doesn't mean dropping your shields isn't giving up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, drop your shields to allow another commitment to come into your life. Drop your shields to allow abundance into your life, right? This wealth, this legacy, this stability that's ready to come into your life. Drop your shields, because the universe literally wants to give it to you. Okay, Virgo, I love you guys. Have a great day. I hope that you got some messages out of this reading today. If you'd like to claim this reading, go right ahead, because I love it when this energy flows into someone else's life. All right, have a great day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.